Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your June 2015 Tarotscope. I'm going to shuffle the cards here for a bit, and then we'll get to your reading. This is for Taurus for June 2015. Okay. And if you'd ever like a reading individually, you can always go to my website, readingsbygwendolyn.com, and I do personal readings, either for an hour or half an hour or any time period that you like, and they get a little bit more in depth and more attuned to you specifically. So if you would ever like those, you can book those there. Okay, Taurus. Lots of cups and coins. So let's see what's going on. At the beginning of the month, there are opportunities that are coming to you that you may not see. This is Four of Cups. And what this means is that you might be a little bit withdrawn into yourself, that you're missing opportunities that are being handed to you. Nine of Cups is a card of satisfaction. It's a card of feeling filled up. So if you're feeling dissatisfied, look at what maybe is an opportunity that you haven't considered or thought of. Look outside the box, because something's making you feel victimized. Eight of Swords, but she always has the power to step away from things. You have more power than you think, and there's more opportunities that are being handed to you than you're seeing. Because if you're feeling dissatisfied or feeling like a victim, open your eyes, bring your head up, and look at things that you haven't considered, because you're just seeing what's below you. And if you look up, you'll see you're kind of maybe a little too self-contained. There's someone, Knight of Rods. This could be you or this could be someone else. He's very courageous and cocky and goes for it. You might need to take a little bit of a example from him about how he just goes for it. He has courage. He sometimes can be reckless, but in this case, that might help you. This might be an answer about how to get out of this dissatisfied or victimized feeling. What I'm seeing from this card is go for it. Go for what you want. Don't just stay bottled up. You really got to take action. That's another thing that Knight of Rods says. You got to take action. You got to go for it. You got to believe in it. He's a little bit of a daredevil. He's a little bit of a risk taker, but it usually pays off for him in the end as far as action goes. As long as he isn't careless, he's a go-getter, and that's completely opposite to this card. So at the beginning of the month, if you're feeling stuck in yourself, or that you're kind of just what do I want to say? I want to say that you're walled up, or that you're missing out on life and you're feeling dissatisfied and victimized, go for it. Get out there. Kick up your heels. These cards, Four of Coins, the Moon, the Hermit, and Ace of Coins, this one, it's funny because this one says a little bit of stuck in a rut too. Four of Coins holds on to what he has and feels a little bit scared to let go, and he just wants everything to stay the same. This is a 4 and this is a 4. They're both kind of in a status quo. Like, let's just keep things the way they are. I feel a little bit stuck and immobilized, but let's just keep it like that. This card tells me receive from the universe what it's offering to you. The Moon in reverse tells me things aren't always what they seem. Things can appear one way and end up being quite a different way. It's a different light. Seeing things in a different light, that's what you need to do. And this lobster coming up from the water is telling me that you might have some suppressed feelings that need to come out to light, that need to come up. Trust those. You might be doing a little bit of reflecting, feeling isolated. Sometimes victimhood can make us feel isolated, like the Hermit, but concentrate on what you know to be true. This star is full of hope. So consider things in a different light. Take time to reflect. Hermit knows the answer. He's like the guru up in the mountain. And then be willing to begin something new. Be willing to take a fresh start. Knight of Rods goes for it. He's full of energy and vigor and confidence and boldness. And the Ace of Coins here tells me that, there's something that's being handed to you from the universe. All three of these cards. I'm just going to show you. You've got two aces, Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins, and this is another card where the universe is handing something to you. Especially this. I'm going to show how these cards echo one another. Ace of Cups is a cloud from the sky handing you a cup. This also has a cloud from the sky handing you a cup. So this is that there's something for you that you love, and that's going to fulfill you. Your job is to see it, though. And this is a new beginning. It could be new money, new income, new job, new lifestyle. Your job is to receive it, because this card is about my cup runneth over. I am happy. I'm fulfilled. This is a new thing that I love. It could be a renewal of a relationship. It could be something that just fills your heart with joy and something that makes you really, really happy. Something that this card I always translate as my cup runneth over. So whatever that is, be sure not to miss it, because if you're dissatisfied, there's a lot of happiness and satisfaction coming up with you. For you, if you're willing to let go of what you currently have, instead of being so locked on, see things in a new way. And you might see new opportunities that are literally being handed to you. They're right in front of you. Justice tells me that good decisions you've made are going to have fruit, or try to be fair in your dealings with others. Try to be kind and patient and make good decisions that are just. If you need to consider someone else in this situation, be sure to consider both sides, or listen to both sides of the story. Justice will always come back with a verdict of whether something is right or wrong. So make sure that you're fair in your dealings, is what this card is telling me too. It also may be that justice is finally going to be served. If you have been dissatisfied or feeling victimized, if you go for it, you might get justice of your due rewards, your just desserts, if you will, which you're really going to enjoy. And this is interesting, because this is a scene of a bunch of women. This Three of Cups can sometimes be cliquishness, like at work or with a group or within a social group where they're naysayers or they're gossiping. And this woman is just considering the situation. She's not really hearing it. She can rely upon herself, the Queen of Coins. She's got her own world that she's built. So I would say, if this is you, if you're among any sort of gossip, there's going to be justice served. Just remain quiet, calm, and composed, trustworthy. That's a big word for justice and Queen of Coins, so I'm going to mention that. Remain trustworthy, remain steadfast, remain calm. Don't listen to what these sort of like hens, I want to say, this chicken coop full of hens that are clucking and making all this gossip or saying mean things, or just don't even listen to them. This is sort of just like chatter. But she's remaining really calm, and she knows her own worth and her own value. And there is this Ace of Coins and Queen of Coins. You know what's valuable to you. You know it. Just be careful not to hold on to it so tightly that it blocks this new opportunity that's coming to you. So I would say with this one, be careful to consider things in a new way, and be careful to identify what's being given to you. Don't listen to all the chatter. Just know your own worth, your own value, and that something new is coming to you. You've got two aces and another representation of the universe handing you something. So look up and see what the universe is handing you, and then being willing to let go of what you're holding so tightly onto in order to receive that new thing that's being given to you, and go for it. That's my reading for you, Taurus, for June of 2015.